companies butthurt about a lawsuit, they'll issue you a check and they'll make it hard for you to cash it. They surely will prejudice these prejudice companies. You gotta hold folks accountable. One of my like fears when I was in a warehouse was using a forklift, the gas powered forklift, the propane powered forklift. I was like terrified of using those. I can use all kind of forklifts, but when it came to that propane one, it's like I stayed away from it. But one of my last jobs, I was there for a year. I ain't had no choice but to learn how to drive a propane forklift. So, and it ain't that bad. It really isn't that bad. What's up, everybody? It's the real DJ Monster here. Y'all know me for my music, like I do music, and now you're seeing that I'm a working man too. Like, this is what you don't see. I'm a working man. A working single man. And that's one thing I want, if I got any ladies in my life, especially beautiful ladies, I want y'all to know that a working man, he loves a beautiful woman. And a woman having a job, it don't matter. To a good man and a real man, it don't matter if you got a job or not. It don't matter because we can take care of all of that. We'll take care of all of that. We just need somebody to be respectful. It's not like what you like do is what you're willing to do. You know what I mean? What you're willing to take it upon yourself and do. I'm a working single man, and I like the working part. I hate the single part. So I'm prepping my station for gel coating, but I'm gonna start actually doing some real work around like 2:30. I only have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 parts, that I have to gel coat within 10 hours. And it's gonna take me about an hour and a half to gel coat all of those. So I don't really have to start it right away, but this is prepping. I typically prep around this time, 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock-ish. It's a part of my time management. But everybody know I'm fasting, and the crazy thing is, I end up putting some Boston butt on the grill, not on the grill, but on my stove, right? And I like cooking like a lot of meat. I do like cooking a lot of meat. I get a big thing of meat, throw it in the pot, and I put that thing on one, and I go to work. By the time I come back, the meat falling off the bone, everything has been fused together. But I did that last night. I did that yesterday. I came home, it was falling off the bone. I put some barbecue sauce on it and slapped it in the oven. Made some steamed broccoli with it, some steamed seasoned broccoli with it, and some Spanish rice with it. Yeah, I threw the Spanish rice in there because I got a thing for the Spanish culture. know what I'm saying? So it was really good, really, really good. And before, when I got home this morning, I seen Jaden off to school, you know, and I told her I'll try to have dinner ready by the time she get home. So literally by the time she was walking in, I was literally finishing up, you know. So yeah. So I'm getting my paint station. I keep calling it a paint station, but it's really a jail station. You know, it's only 4 of us in the shift. We all have our own. We all do our own maintenance on it. We try to make sure it stays clean and free of any debris in the line or whatever. The chemical agents that we deal with are very flammable, and they're so flammable that if we mix them together and leave them in the bucket, literally, by mixing them together and put it in that bucket right there, just leave it, it will combust into fire. Trust me, I had to find out the hard way. All right, but you know, you live and you learn. You know, it actually caused a fire. If you can see behind me, you see where that wood at right there. So at one point before I got here, it burned up. You know what I'm saying? Like something happened and it caught on fire. And that's why our jail stations be at, and it just kind of flamed up. You know, so this chemical is nothing to play with. It's a gel coat and it's a catalyst. It's a catalyst right here that's in here. That's what actually allows the gel coat to dry and harden. I can spray this gel all day long in 1,000-degree weather, 1,000-degree heat, and it will not dry. But you apply a little bit of that catalyst, it's gonna dry. So yeah. So I do this pretty much every night. It's a pretty decent job. You know, it's decent pay. You know. Really decent pay. I'm not even complaining about the pay. This job is very challenging, and that's what I need. I need a job that's gonna challenge me. And I'm not talking about challenge, you know what I'm saying, my temper. Like I don't need no job that's gonna be putting pressure on me in a way where, you know, I'm losing my cool and I'm stressing at the job because people don't know how to work with other people type stuff. Like, I ain't talking about a job like that. But I'm talking about a job that has so much going on that I can literally pick my responsibility. You know what I mean? I do put these floors in too. Like these floors you see, all that, I put those in too. And I do that for first shift. You know, for the good graces of first shift too, you know. But there's really no teamwork here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, and it starts with a leader, and I'm a leader. And ever since I've been kind of working here, everybody's kind of been picking up on the things that I do. And so now people are starting to maintain the things that I've started maintaining. At one point, you know, I was the only one putting in the filters. I noticed that the filters was here. And I noticed that they was like nobody was changing the filters. The filters are part of the vacuum system that pulls out the chemicals in the air for us while we're spraying. And I noticed that nobody was changing it. And that was very dangerous. You know, the stuff was really gunked up. So I just incorporated that into my routine for work. And slowly but surely, someone noticed on first shift, and someone started to pick up on changing the filters out. And so now I got everybody, as you can see, those filters at the top right here. I haven't changed these out. I changed these out last week. No, I changed these out the week before last. Then somebody on first shift took initiative to change it out last week. And now this department right here, they're changing theirs out in a timely fashion. And that other department that's all the way down there, they were the ones who really initially first popped on my wave on changing the filters out. So it just really, you know, it takes a leader. It really does to get stuff going. And I appreciate the likes. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'm a gel coater for boats and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of work to do tonight, so I'm just gonna try to take my time. 10-hour shift, try to take my time. I figured I'd get up here and chat with you guys and see what's going on with you guys. Make sure you guys engage with me. Let me know what you got going on, how your day been going. Yeah. Single life. It's my gel coat gun right here. It's the gun right here. I gotta stretch it out. We got to do our best at keeping it clean. We got to do our best at keeping it clean. So we clean it with acetone, which I'm about to show you in a few. I got to go get my acetone. I don't really have nowhere to kind of rest my gun. But I want to be careful because the holes are still under pressure. So if I squeeze that trigger, it's definitely gonna squirt out. Trust me, I know. I was cleaning it. Thank God that someone created these. I was cleaning it one time, and when I squeezed the trigger by accident, it squirted like. Yeah, I keep a pretty neat station. I can show you guys. I keep a pretty neat station. I don't. But that's my name, Trail. Very proud of what I do. Very proud of what I do. I take pride in my work. I take pride in my work. See that? Yep. I need to go and get my acetone. So, watch me go get my acetone. Right here, acetone. Y'all should know what acetone is. It's really for paint, but it's really good for stripping ink and everything. So, acetone. We use the acetone to get the gel to clean our guns. Let me show you. You see how white that is and stuff like that? You just take the acetone, clean it off. See how that's in there? Take it. I couldn't even tell you the name of this sprayer, but I got this job because I went to school for carpentry, and they saw that painting was one of my majors in carpentry. So, and I worked with a paint sprayer before, so they was looking for somebody like that. On top of that, my resume is immaculate. It's immaculate. But now I have other jobs calling me, and there are other jobs that want to pay me more. And I really don't want to leave this job, but I feel like I'm going to have to leave this job. I feel like I'm going to have to leave this job and go get a job that's paying, literally double or almost double what this job is paying me to do this. But the job is further away. It's further away. That's the only thing. One of these gonna work. What's up, Oscar Pineda? Did I pronounce that correctly? Pineda? There we go, that worked. Just clean this off a little bit. And ultimately, guys, like I can start painting cars. You know, I can start painting cars. It's really nothing to it. It really is nothing to it. Make sure that my drains are draining. I'm gonna attach this. Put this on to kind of screw it down. And I have an adjustable wrench, thanks to maintenance. When maintenance gone, I have a field day back there in maintenance. I have a field day. This is a little dirty, so I'm gonna clean it off. See that? It just come right on off. Look, that's gel. See, it'll just that acetone. That acetone will strip some stuff now, I'm telling you. It'll strip it. If you get a bunch of paint and stuff on your hand, put your hand, like wash your hands in acetone. No? I'm a clean worker. I'm a clean worker. Really am. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me though. So I'm about to match that trigger. You see my finger at? I'm about to do it again. There we go. Got to match up. Got to line up. All right. Now to test this, I have to go and get a piece of cardboard, which that's what we're supposed to do. And what's supposed to happen is the team lead's supposed to come down here to each of our paint gel stations, and he's supposed to take a picture of basically us spraying it on the cardboard to show that we don't have any implications or nothing like that going on. But he don't do that. But I at least make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. So let's head down there. Let's head down there and get some cardboard. Head down here and get some cardboard. Gonna like see like the bottom of boats and stuff like that, but this is kind of where it begins. This is where it begins. These are 28 footers, 32 footers. This is where it starts. Coming to steal the cardboard right here. You know what? I'm just gonna get my own. That's too big. That's too big, and I don't want to drag that all the way down. So I can just cut it off of this roll right here. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Oh, I'm always gonna say that because it's true. I gotta find something that's gonna cut this cardboard. The folks here don't know how to put stuff back. They don't know how to put stuff back. And we used to have a blade. We used to have a blade for that. Folks see a blade over there and they just take it. They don't ever bring it back. So gotta find one. I seen my buddy cutting it with this. Oh wait, here's a blade on the floor. Wow, check that out. Check that out. There's a blade on the floor. I knew I had some on the floor earlier. Yep. But yeah, these companies down here, you know, when you sue them, when you sue them, and they have to cut you a check. They'll cut you a check, and you can't cash it nowhere. You got to go out of town to cash it. That's how butthurt these companies be. But you gotta hold people accountable. You gotta hold these companies accountable for their actions. You have to. And there's an entity that will hold them accountable with you. You just gotta tough it out and move. Yep. But engage with me. I see that one person watching. Stuff is so strong. So strong. There we go. Alright. So it's spraying. It's spraying. You know? I believe in giving people chances. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as the prepping go, I can put my little box back down. We all prepped up and ready for whenever I start. I do have a routine. I clean up for an hour every shift. After I work, I clean up for an hour. Sweep, dump trash. I just stay busy until it's time to go. Back, I'm going to get my other supplies. Like I have to wear a suit because, like I said, those chemicals, they will burn you. They will burn you. Trust me. They burn my face all the time. Even with my respirator on, I have to wear a respirator too. With the filters on the side too, of course. Get my supplies. This right here is like go over. It's supposed to go over my face and protect my hair and stuff like that. Put that on. Here's my suit, white suit. I gotta wear booties. We call booties. Got to wear them. Keep your boots from being sticky. And I also tape them up. I tape my boots up too. So I put the booties on, and then I tape the booties up. And these right here. These gloves right here. That way the chemical won't eat through the gloves. And the acetone is easy to wash the gel coat off of these types of gloves because they're rubber. I always grab an extra pair of gloves like this right here after. So when I finish doing my job, I got me a fresh pair of working gloves that I can put on and start back working. Going back to work or whatever. Because I don't believe in working with my raw hands at a job, at a warehouse. I don't believe in that. I think that's disgusting. So I don't work with my raw hands at a warehouse. I always wear gloves. I always wear my PPE, personal protection equipment. I always wear that. There'll never be in no warehouse that touches stuff with your bare hands, especially like warehouse that pull orders and touch boxes and stuff. Wear gloves that got grips on them. Yeah, wear gloves that got grips on them. For sure. I'm about to put my stuff down and we're gonna go in here and just chat it up for a little bit. I'm fasting, so there's no lunch. I did, even though I'm fasting, I still had to eat me some of that Boston butt that I cooked though. I had to do it. I ain't no way. And I know my daughter's not gonna eat it all. Alright, so everything is situated. Tank station is right there. It's done. It's good. Now let's go sit down and talk. Finally, I get to sit down. Whew. And it's hot back there too. But yeah, work, man, life. It's turning for the better, of course, but I just be like, some people, well, a lot of people, get to a point, we just be wanting our people, like, to just do better. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to get married to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of traumatizing, Because I was like, educated to where marriage is only once. You know what I'm saying? It's like a one-shot deal, You're supposed to go to school, graduate, go to college, graduate, get your career, then find your wife, then have kids. They taught us that type of order. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even see myself getting married, man. I mean, I did, like, to my ex, but other than that, man, I don't see myself getting married. I don't see myself getting married, man. So I just gotta remain celibate. Can't give it out no more. Too many soul ties, and 2 and 3, 4. It's too many. Too many. So you gotta keep to yourself. But starting like Thursday nights, Friday nights, I'm gonna be trying to read the Bible to you guys. And even though I was reading the Bible and I'm further down the road in the Bible, I want to like at least get the story out about Adam and Eve because nobody really can sit down and tell me the story about Adam and Eve. Let alone every time I want to tell somebody about the story of Adam and Eve, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want everybody to kind of start at least reading the Bible, like at least try it. I don't care how corny it may sound. I don't care what people say about it or try to, what I'm saying, discredit it or pick it apart or whatever the case is. Still, we're all adults and we still can't sit down and see and read to see what everybody's talking about, what the Bible's talking about. I think that's very adult and it's very mature. So then you can get your own conclusion. You can draw your real own conclusion up about it. So like that. There ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with taking time out today, sitting down and reading the Bible. Like you don't understand how much character that builds for yourself, how much self-esteem that builds. It builds your confidence, or it will literally build you up because you are doing something that the average person will walk past you and try to laugh at you about or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But they laughing because they're not as strong, mentally strong as you are to even do that. They probably wanted to do that, but they're not mentally strong enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes them feel weird that their friend or their cousin or their sister or their wife or whatever is sitting down and reading this Bible, literally taking time out to read this Bible. Stand on some real values. Stand on real values. That's where your values is going to be. That's where it's going to show. That's where it's going to show. Yeah. And y'all seen my gut. That's why I got to stop eating. Y'all seen my gut. I got a little gut. So I got to drink this water and I got to flush all that stuff out. Get all this stuff out. Get it all out. Flush my system. Rid my system of this chemical that's in this food that it has gotten addicted to again, all over again. So, yeah. But make sure you guys check out my TikTok. It's The Real Mertrell Lane. Just make sure you check it out because that's where I be at majority of the time. I'm taking a break off of TikTok too, though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm taking a break off of that too. So, but I still got content up there, and I'm gaining about 100 followers a week. So just make sure you guys go over there. Make sure you guys show some love. Check out the content that's over there. I'm gonna be posting music over, not so much as over here. So just make sure y'all go check it out. All right. I appreciate y'all for watching my live. I'm getting a little sleepy, and quite frankly, I'm ready to clock out for my lunch and take a nap. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching me and just keeping up with me. I think it's kind of strange that somebody will watch you and not say nothing. I think that's really strange. It's weird. So make sure you're engaging with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate y'all and God bless y'all for real. If you know me and you rock with me, holla at me. You can reach me at therealdjmonster@gmail.com. You can just type in my name, like my YouTube, therealdjmonster@gmail.com. You can reach me there. Um, if you're close, you can call me, you can text me. I do have a couple other social medias. If you're on my other social media, you can text me or inbox me, straight like that. But I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go. It's been real, y'all. It's been real. And thanks, Oscar, for tuning in. I appreciate you.